up, guys? Thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to go ahead and do a review on this 511 backpack. It's called the Rush 24, but it's the 37 liter one because they have a few different sizes. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and start off with the outside and then we'll work our way in. Real quick, this part right here is not part of the backpack itself. Obviously it's attached on. It's one of 511's medical pouches. You can see it's got the little cross on there, and it's pretty sweet because it's really easy to organize. You've got the same thing on both sides, basically a mesh little pocket with a zipper, and you got the same thing on the other side. So that's just really good for keeping all your medical stuff, and you can kind of organize one side to be like band-aids and little cuts and stuff, and the other side could be more like trauma stuff if you wanted. But anyways, that's an awesome little medical pouch, and it's not part of the backpack. It doesn't come with it at all, so I just want to get that out of the way. But as you can see, it's attached with this MOLLE webbing, and that's all throughout the backpack. You're probably familiar with it if you're watching this video, but if you're not, it's just a webbing that's really common for these kinds of backpacks so you can attach other things. And so 511 sells different pouches and just different attachments for it, but you can also find all kinds of other brands that sell attachments for MOLLE webbing like this. It's just a really cool, convenient way to organize the outside. As you can see, I've got this rubber flag patch on here, and then if you wanted to put like a name patch on here or like your blood type or whatever, I don't know what you're going to be using this for, but you've got a few places to Velcro patches on. On both sides, you've got this compression strap, and basically this is just to help for a couple things. You can tighten them both down on both sides. Say the backpack's not like 100% full and you just don't want it like loose and wobbling around. You can clip both of these on each side and make them nice and tight, and then that'll keep everything kind of together from moving around. But also, say you're carrying a big ol' like whatever, big load of a bunch of stuff. You just got tons of stuff in here and it's super packed. Another reason why you want these is because it helps take the pressure off of the zippers. And even though these are extremely high quality zippers, you don't want them to get messed up from, you know, all the continuous pressure. Say you're hiking with a whole bunch of camping gear or something. All that continuous pressure can start to like mess up your zippers. So anyways, that's another really good reason to use these, is make your zippers last forever, for the most part. On the bottom, as you can see, we've got these two holes, or grommets as they call them. It's just to drain any liquid that might get in. Even though the entire outside is like coated in a water resistant coating, it's not necessarily waterproof. So if you were just like hiking through heavy rain, or say a water bottle inside breaks or something, you know, at least this will help kind of drain it out a little bit so it's not just pooling up. Obviously your stuff will be wet, but it won't be pooling up in there. We've got a really nice carry handle here on the top. So you don't have any handles on any other sides other than the top, but at least you've got a good solid one here. And then on both sides of the carry handle, you've got these, and this is just a Velcro cover for a hole. And through this hole you can run like a water bladder hose, because you can put like a Camelback water bladder in here or something, and just run the hose out through here, down your shoulder strap, and then you've got water if you're hiking. And even though it's a minor thing, it's really nice that they have it on both sides, because lots of backpacks, they'll just have a hole on one side, and you know, you have to run it on that side unless you cross it over or something. But anyways, it's just kind of convenient because you can kind of switch it up. Some people don't want it on the right side or the left side or whatever. So anyways, that's just a nice little extra thing. You've got a good contour here on your shoulder strap, so that helps with making it comfortable, along with some decent padding. It's not necessarily like the greatest padding, but it's definitely solid. It's above average. And then they put this kind of grip on the bottom. I think that's just to keep it from sliding around. So if you're a bigger person, you can extend these out, but I'm pretty short and small, so I like having these all the way as tight as they go. It keeps the backpack a little higher on my back, and that makes it more comfortable if I'm carrying more stuff. And this right here is just an adjustable chest strap. If you're hiking with a lot of stuff, it just helps take some strain off your shoulders and just makes it easier to carry heavy stuff, having the chest strap. And it's nice because it's adjustable. This plastic thing in the middle has a little part where you can pull this out, and you can adjust the height. So some people, you know, different size people, you need it in a different spot. If I was a little bit bigger, the straps would end up sitting higher on my chest, and so I would probably have to lower this. But for me, this is good right here. Real quick before I get into all the pockets, I want to mention what it's made out of. It's made out of 1,050 Cordura. So the way they rate it, so Cordura is a material, it's kind of like a canvas material, and they rate it for how strong it is. And so sometimes the stronger you go, the stiffer the backpack gets, and it's not quite as comfortable. But anyways, this one's 1,050, and it's actually pretty comfortable. I'm kind of surprised as like how soft and comfy it is for being that strong. I have another backpack that I reviewed on this channel that I like a lot, and that one has 500 Cordura throughout to make it soft and comfy, but then it has like 1,000 Cordura like on the bottom and like certain parts that have more strain, you know, that way it lasts longer. But this one has 1,050 all throughout, and it seems to be pretty soft. So I don't know if it's because I've had it for so long and it's just kind of broken in, and I just don't remember how it felt before. Okay, we're gonna start with the smaller pockets and then work our way to the bigger one. So right here on the top, you've got your traditional like sunglass pocket, or you can put your phone or whatever, but it's got that soft lining on the inside. And then on the back, where you would put your water bladder if you wanted to. And then this is a hook to kind of hang your water bladder. It's Velcro. And it's kind of hard to show, but it's pretty deep. And it's also got this Velcro right here, where you could put, if you wanted to put like a piece of armor plate or something, you know, you don't have to, obviously that would make it a lot heavier, but you could if you wanted to. And then you also, it comes with this plastic thing, and it's just an insert. You could take it out if you don't want it, but I like having it in there because the point of it is to keep the backpack a little bit more rigid, and that rigidity just helps with carrying, you know, backpack full of heavy stuff. Next up, we've got these little twin pockets right here. The reason I call them twin pockets is because they're literally identical. You open them up the same way, and then on the inside, you've got the same thing on this side as you got on the other side. A little zipper pocket. It's mesh. It's nice because you can see what's in there. And then a soft pocket in here with a nice soft lining. And then just a little open area. And like I said, it's identical on this side. So it's really good. This backpack has tons of little pockets like that for organization. Eventually I'll make a video of my bug out bag, which is this one. And you can see all the stuff that I actually have in it because it's super organized and I just put tons of stuff in here. So on both sides of the bag, you've got like this little hidden pocket. Well, it's kind of hidden because you don't really see it, but anyways, it's just a small, you know, thin little pocket, but it's got this pocket in it. This one doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but this part does. And the same thing on the other side. Okay, let's get to this guy, which is the second biggest pocket. This one has tons of organization, kind of like the theme of this backpack, which is nice because some backpacks, like you have to buy all the extra organization because it's just empty, and then it has like Velcro or places to attach stuff. But this one has all the attachment stuff on the outside, and then the inside comes with like tons of pockets and pouches to organize stuff. So it's kind of like ready to go. That's one thing that's nice about this backpack is, like I said, unlike other ones where you have to buy other things later, this one's just, you buy it and you're good to go. It's got everything you need. So right here, we've got little pen slots, another little pouch right here. We've got two bigger little pouches that have a Velcro strap so you can, you know, strap something down in there. Same thing on this side. The pocket itself is kind of deep. On this side, you've got two pockets. They're both pretty deep. There's nothing on this side of it, but then here you got another big pocket, and then even another big pocket behind it with a zipper. So, and then one of these guys to hang your keychain or whatever. On to the main pocket. So, now the backpack doesn't quite like fully clamshell, where you have some backpacks where the zipper goes all the way kind of like around the bottom sort of, or to the very bottom. This one kind of just stops like an inch or two shy of the bottom. So, you know, it won't fully clamshell, as they say, like some other backpacks I've reviewed on this channel. But it's alright, it's not a big deal. So in the back of it, you've got the sunglass pocket, you know, from the top. So you can't access that from the inside. But you do have this pocket right below it that you can access. And that's pretty good size. Once again, it's mesh, so you can see what you have in there. You've got this really big pocket on the bottom. Takes up the entire bottom of the bag. It's got one of these little bungee cord things so you can like cinch it down if you wanted to really tight. But yeah, that's a huge compartment there. And then just more open space. And then on this side, we've got tons of organization. We've got this pocket right here, another mesh one. And it's kind of weird, but it has two zippers, so you can kind of stick your hand all the way through it. I'm not quite sure what the point is. I don't know if maybe like you would have something where you just want to reach from the bottom, but I don't know. It seems like your stuff would come out. But anyways, it's just interesting design. If you know why it's like that, let me know, other than just, you know, reaching from both sides. And then you got this pocket. It's a little bit bigger. It's also mesh. This one does not have a bottom zipper. But then below that, you got another pocket. This one's not mesh, but it's pretty good size too. So I mean, you just got tons of organization ready to go. Like I've already said a couple times, but it's really nice. Oh, and something that's really worth mentioning, because for me it makes a huge difference, is the quality of these zippers, because they're just like ridiculously good. And I've got tons of backpacks that are all pretty high quality and they have really good quality zippers, but none of them, even the ones that cost more than this, they don't have better zippers. Some of them have zippers that are as good as this, but none of them are better than this. In fact, I wouldn't even say that they're quite as good. This one's by far the best. They're just, I mean, they're YKK zippers, and YKK makes a lot of different zipper qualities, in my opinion, because some people just say, oh, they're YKK zippers, that must mean they're good. But not necessarily. I've tried YKK zippers that were just kind of, you know, not that great. They were average. But these ones are very robust, if you want to call it that way. They glide super good. Some zippers, even if they're really high quality, they might struggle turning a corner like this. But as you can see, these ones are just super smooth. It doesn't matter if it's at an angle or a corner. You don't have to like straighten it out to get it to go around that corner. Like these zippers, I mean, they're just like super smooth. So if that makes a difference to you, which it does to me, because it's really a pain in the butt when I'm trying to open up a bag, or if I say I just want to grab the backpack and just open it. Sometimes zippers, they don't just go on their own like that. But anyways, super nice. I didn't want to go on too much about it, but for me it makes a big difference. Let's talk price and use, I guess you could say. So you wouldn't necessarily want to use this like if you're going out in the snow or something like that, because it's not waterproof. It is water resistant, so if it's just drizzling or raining a little bit, you should be good. Or if you just pour some water on the side, you know, it's gonna bead right off. But you're not gonna want to like go hiking up a snowy mountain peak or something. I mean, you could if it's dry, but you know, it's not like the best for that. But other than that, it's great for the desert. Great for just everyday use, for school or whatever. Great for going camping because of all the organization and all that. I use it for a bug out bag, like I said. So it's just kind of like my backpack for like if stuff goes wrong or whatever and you just need like your little survival pack. It's kind of fun to have one, and so that's what this is for me. But anyways, you can pretty much use this for anything. So if you're wondering about the price, this one costs $129.99. I think for the price of $130, that's pretty much as good as it gets, because I've got some backpacks that cost more than that. I've got some that cost like $50 more, $100 more, and you know, they're not really that much better. And some of them, they still have things that you need to buy to really be able to organize it well. So it's like you buy an expensive backpack and then you have to buy more attachments. So I think this is like as good as it gets. I can't imagine you getting more for $130 in a backpack. You might know of a backpack that you think is an even better deal than this, and you can definitely let me know in the comments, because I love seeing good deals on good quality backpacks or any gear. But anyways, this to me is pretty darn good. I mean, I can't imagine it getting much better. So I would definitely recommend this backpack to you if you're looking for one of this size. You know, it's about a medium size. If you don't really know what a 37-liter backpack looks like, it's not humongous. It's not going to be like those gigantic military ones that you can't even carry around. And it's also not a little tiny like one shoulder strap backpack. It's like a good medium size, do all kinds of different things backpack. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a good one. That's all I can really say. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. If you guys have any other questions or comments, again, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll definitely get back to you. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.